Satellite communication. So, what is a satellite? So, satellite play an indispensable role in connecting and observing our world. So, with the rapid advancement in the satellite technology, so understanding their intricate dance around Earth becomes a crucial harnessing their full potential. So, the fundamental aspect of satellite orbit and its specific characteristics and application of is a geostationary Earth orbit, low Earth orbit, and medium Earth orbit satellite. So before delivering into specifics, geostationary Earth orbit and a low Earth orbit and medium Earth orbit satellite, it is a crucial case fundamental concept. So what is an orbit and why different types of orbit exist? Because the what is an orbit means, so orbit is nothing but it is a path that an object take around the celestial body due to the gravitational force between them. So the context of artificial satellite orbiting Earth is both allows them to continuously circle in the planet. That means the without falling back to the surface. So the balance between the satellite velocity and Earth gravitational force keeps the satellite in orbit. So what is in gravity and velocity? So gravity it acts as a centripetal force that means pulling the satellite towards the Earth while the satellite velocity try to carry it away into space. The combination of these two forces create a stable orbit. That means stable orbit allowing the satellite to revolve around the Earth in the consistency path. So the speed and altitude at which a satellite orbit determine the orbital period or time. It takes complete one full orbit around the Earth. So why different types of orbit exist? Because the diversity in satellite orbit arises from the varying mission requirement. That means the objective of different satellites. So that means the factors such as the coverage area, that means signal latency, resolution of imagery, and the nature of the satellites payload influences the choice of orbit. So first one, you have to one by one we have to discuss the what is an orbit and applications and advantages of the three orbits. Okay, the first one is low earth orbit. So low earth orbits it encompasses a satellite that orbit to earth at altitude ranging from so approximately 160 to 2000 kilometers, that means 100 to 1200 miles. The proximity of so the satellite to the earth surface allow for rapid orbit times. It's completing the full orbit into 9 to 120 minutes. That means the unique characteristics enable low earth orbit satellite to offer high resolution imagery, low latency communication, and host of other benefit critical modern technology and research. So key advantages of low earth orbit satellite is reduced latency. So what is a reduced latency? The standout advantages of satellite in their ability to provide the service with a significantly lower latency compared to geostationary earth orbit and medium earth orbit satellite. This is particularly important for application for requiring real time communication, for example such as voice and video conferencing, online gaming, certain financial transaction. So the reduced latency and high resolution of earth observation is like is given their close proximity to the earth. Low earth orbit satellite are ideally suited for detailed earth observation to remote sensing tasks. Yes, so they are capable and capturing high resolution images and data, so which are invaluable for environmental monitoring and disaster responses, urban planning, and security applications also. And third one is a cost effective deployment of launching satellite into low earth orbit. That means a cost effective for the advantages key. It generally is a less expensive for than reaching the orbit, higher orbit also, partially to the lower velocity to require to achieve orbit and increasing availability of launch option. So the cost effectiveness facilitates the deployment of large consultation to offering global coverage and redundancy also. And what is the application of Low Earth orbit is satellites consultations for global connectivity and Earth monitoring, climate research, and space research and explorations also. So this is the challenges of space and traffic management, spectrum, signal, innovative technologies and materials also. So next orbit is an medium Earth orbit. So medium Earth orbit is like it is an for example is an operate within the altitude range is 2000 to 35,786 kilometer. That means 1200 to 22,236 miles about Earth. The orbit allows satellite to offer the blend of coverage capacity and performance of characteristics, the close proximity and rabbit as a orbit of low Earth orbit also satellite also is a far reaching and stationary position of geostationary satellite also. So the medium Earth orbit is a unique position to enable and serve wide array of application, particularly in navigation and communications also. So this is what is an advantages of medium Earth orbit is an high throughput capacity, capabilities, and intersatellite links, extend coverage, and balanced latency also. So, what are the application you have to use in their medium Earth orbit is global positioning and communication also. That means navigation satellite that providing the accurate location data worldwide to operate the medium Earth and communication of satellite support broadband and mobile communication with the moderate latency also. So the final coverage is geostationary orbit. So geostationary orbit is a satellite at exactly 35,780 kilometers. That means about 236 mile. That means above the Earth equator also. That means the satellite occupy the unique and strategic position in space. So the vantage point allows this satellite to remain fixed position relative to the Earth's surface. So orbital period matching Earth rotation rate is synchronization ensure to each satellite consistently monitor and communicate with the same geographic area. That means 24 by 7 hours. That means F equal to 1 divided by 24 hours you have to communicate with the geographical areas. That means advantages of geostationary Earth orbit is likewise persistent coverage also. Persistent coverage means the most significant advantage of geostationary orbit satellite to ability to persistent uninterrupted coverages and over the specific areas also. This makes them invaluable critical application. That means continuously connectivity such as broadcasting live television signals, facilitating long distance telecommunication links and supporting weather forecasting models also. So what is on wide area coverage? That means wide reach. A single geostationary satellite also can cover approximately one third of the Earth's surface. So that means allowing for extensive coverage with the fewer satellites. So the wide area coverage is particularly beneficial for creating efficient. So the large scale communication network broadcasting service also was across the entire continent also. So what is the capacity and the reliability of advantages of geostationary satellite? Is a powerful transponder capable and high bandwidth, making an ideal supporting of backbone of international telecommunications, including voice, data, and video transmissions, and reduce the signal loss interruption. So providing the reliable platform of critical communication infrastructure. So finally, what is an application of geosatellite telecommunication broadcasting? So that is an maintaining the for example it's a pivotal in direct to home. That means a DDS satellite television, that means broadcasting, radio broadcasting, transmission high quality, so consumer receiver. So telecommunication is an enabling international phone calls and satellite televisions and transoceanic communications links, that is the telecommunication. So weather monitoring and environment applications, sorry, observation is a geostationary at orbit satellite carry this sophisticated instrument for monitoring weather patterns, climate changes and natural disasters in real time, and providing the vital data for forecasting and emergency response. What is in the defense and security of applications? That means it is nothing but also play the crucial role of national defense security, supporting the military communication and surveillance coverage strategic areas. The most of applications the best geostationary use. So what is the challenges are accepted latency issues and space orbit slot limitation, technological advancement. So this is in the geostationary satellite applications. The last is the diagrams. So the diagram shows the red mark shows the low Earth orbit below 2000 kilometer, and blue print is denote 2000 to 35,800 6 kilometers, the mark as blue, and finally is a pink mark as 35,718 kilometers is in the surface Earth. Thank you.